This isn't a video about doing something extreme. It's not about pushing through no matter what. And it's definitely not about proving how tough I am. Being confident when you're hiking alone doesn't always mean sticking to the original plan. Sometimes it means knowing when to stop and when to turn around. Today I set out to hike a trail I'd never been on before, but the hike didn't exactly go as planned. About halfway in, I made the decision to turn around. Not because I couldn't keep going, but because I trusted myself enough to stop. Once I leave this overlook, this trail is all new to me. And here I am, mentally already trying to talk myself into turning around and going back to the trailhead. I very well could be the only person out on this section of trail today. It's gonna be fine, it's gonna be great, it's gonna be great. I somehow missed the trail. So even though I don't want to turn around, I think the smart thing to do is turn around. This is just a good lesson in listening to my instincts and making smart, responsible choices, especially when I'm out here by myself. If we haven't met yet, hi, I'm Kathleen, a food-motivated hiker, solo backpacker, backpacking coach for women, and the Hungry Hiker here on YouTube. In this video, I'll walk you through why I turned around halfway into my hike today and show you how confidence out on trail is built through trusting yourself and responsible decision making, not by pushing your way to the top. Today I am trying a new to me trail. I'm hiking up to Mount Deanstone, coming in through the Sousa trailhead. And I've hiked kind of in this area before, but on the other side. So I hiked up the Barmeyer Trail, and there's a really cute little lookout that has a really nice view of Missoula from up there. And this Sousa trail does go that lookout trail. But then after I get to the lookout, it goes up, and that's the part of the trail that is new to me that I haven't hiked yet. I won't lie. I'm a little nervous. I've been eyeballing this trail for a while, and from my house, it looks like there's a bit of snow at the top, which I have my micro spikes. That's fine, but it's just a new to me trail. I don't really know what to expect up there. So let's go hiking. This is where the hike really begins for me today, because up until this point, this is where I've always hiked to. Once I leave this overlook, this trail is all new to me. So let's see how it goes. But my real goal today wasn't about reaching the summit. It was simply to explore the area, get familiar with the trail, and see how far I wanted to go. And here I am, mentally already trying to talk myself into turning around and going back to the trailhead. I'm hungry. I'm tired. It's cold. the trail looks a little icy, which I think I'm gonna put my micro spikes on. So I pulled off to the side of the trail and put on my micro spikes, because at this point of the hike, most of the trail looked like it would be covered with compact snow and ice for the rest of the way. And for now, I decided to continue on with my hike and keep heading up the trail. I saw one car at the trailhead, and I just saw a guy walking back the opposite direction. So I very well could be the only person out on this section of trail today. It's gonna be fine, it's gonna be great, it's gonna be great. If you've ever wanted to go hiking or backpacking alone, but keep feeling stuck or hesitant to go, you're not alone. Even with all the solo adventures I've gone on over the last 8 years, I still try to talk myself out of going on some of my trips. This is why I created the Solo Readiness Check. This free guide will help you figure out what keeps holding you back and what you can do next. Click the link down in the description below to get your free guide. I somehow missed the trail. Well, I know how I missed the trail. There were 2 trails to go on, and I chose the fire road, thinking that was the trail that I had on my route, and got up a little ways on the fire road and realized this was not the trail. But it's totally fine because I checked my map and the fire road does meet up with the trail. I'm not lost, I'm not turned around, I'm just going an alternate route, and I will take the trail coming down, onward and upward. So there's a single track and a double track, and this is a multi-use trail, so hikers and bikers can use this trail. And now I'm on the single track. I want to keep going. I have 7 switchbacks until I get to a traverse, and then from that traverse there's another series of switchbacks, and I think at the top of those switchbacks is the seasonal closure. I'm not sure how many more miles that is. I think maybe 2 more miles. But the issue is, number 1, I'm getting close to my turnaround time, and I just realized my phone battery is draining pretty quickly. I just put it in airplane mode and low power mode, so I think I'll have enough battery to get me back to the trailhead. Normally I have my power bank with me. I don't have my power bank with me. So here's a winter tip for you. Make sure that your electronics are fully charged, and if you're using your phone as navigation, make sure to put it in airplane mode and low power mode so then you don't run into a situation like this. I'm on a new to me trail, so I kind of want my navigation on my phone to be working until I get back to the trailhead. So even though I don't want to turn around, I think the smart thing to do is turn around. I can come back. This is just a good lesson in listening to my instincts and making smart, responsible choices, especially when I'm out here by myself. So I'm gonna head back down, and I will come back and hike this another day. And I am definitely the only one out on this trail right now. But I haven't seen anyone since I saw that guy who was heading back to the trailhead probably about an hour ago. I'm making the responsible choice and turning around. Even an experienced hiker like me still makes mistakes. And it's no big deal. This is just a learning experience, so that way I can make the next hike even better. And I make mistakes all the time. Just because I've been hiking alone for the last 7 or 8 years does not mean that I'm a perfect hiker. I don't think there's such a thing. I think every hike is different. Every trail is different. The seasons are different. And I'm human. Sometimes we forget things. And it's no big deal. It becomes a big deal when you don't make responsible decisions and you get yourself in pickles. That's what I'm trying to avoid here. Besides, these training hikes, I look at them as practice. This is where I make the mistakes and forget the things. So I hopefully don't do that on my longer, bigger solo trips. For a long time, I thought confidence meant pushing through discomfort no matter what. Embrace the suck. Don't quit. Stick to the plan. But today I had nothing to prove. I didn't need to suffer for the sake of suffering. My goal for my hike today was never about reaching the summit. It was to explore the area, get familiar with the trail, and see how far I wanted to go. I could just come back another day when I had more daylight, more battery power, and more snacks. So I made the decision to turn around. Not because I was scared, not because I wasn't capable, but because I trusted myself enough to stop and turn around. This wasn't quitting. This wasn't failure. This was good, responsible decision making. Today wasn't about reaching the top. It was about listening to myself when it would have been really easy to ignore the signs and keep pushing up the trail. These are the moments where confidence is actually built. When no one is watching, when there's no one else to talk to, and when I have to make decisions for myself. This is how I become someone I trust. If watching this video made you think, I want to learn how to do this safely, but I'm not quite sure I'm ready. This is exactly why I created the Solo Readiness Check. Use this free guide to help you figure out what keeps holding you back and what you can do next. Click the link down below to get your free guide. And if you want to talk it through with someone who's done this before, but you're overwhelmed by gear, safety, decision-making, or even knowing where to start, let's talk. Click the link down in the description below to book a free one-on-one Zoom call with me. No pressure. Just a conversation where we'll talk about where you're currently at and help you figure out your next step. Have you ever turned around halfway into a hike and later wondered if you'd made the right decision? I'd love to hear about your experience. Tell me down in the comments below. If this video resonated with you, you'll really want to watch this next one. In this next video, I share what I think every beginner backpacker should know before backpacking alone for the first time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy trails and keep on trucking.